This is Terraria, but every 60 seconds I get a random item and all enemy drops are random, whether that be a zenith or a block of dirt. Will I be able to beat the wall of flesh? I don't know, I haven't shown you yet. I first start off by chopping some trees because why the f wouldn't you? You need shelter, ding dong. And who would have thought? My first drop was an X statue. Then I started getting attacked by a wild pack of slimes. The good thing about the random slimes mod and the random enemies mod is that it makes slimes drop double, which is great for trying to get the items you need. I did end up however getting shit on by both of them, and don't ask why I struggled. And hey, would you look at that, my first weapon, the storm spear, yay. I then thankfully get some gear and some very bodacious vanity items. But the sad thing is, I also get a bunch of placeable stuff, and I swear to God Terraria loves giving me toilets. I then start building a house for protection, cause why not? And while I'm building, I get the best item of all time.
A chicken nugget.
And then I have a very special friend join, Ep. He'll be helping me through this random ass playthrough. And after building for a few seconds longer, the wildest thing happens. A slime body slams a blue jay and drops a solar ham axe. I was pretty overjoyed at this point because this was an in-game item and I had it not even 15 minutes into playing. I then received Red's potion and I decided to drink it because I'm cool like that. I end up placing a few more items and then I kill a blue slime and it drops the death sickle. This will be my baby for a little bit, and I love you, my sweet dear death sickle. I then keep building and building and building until I complete our little house, and I am still a little scared to go out at night, so I just end up flying my kite because this is peak Terraria gameplay. While the night is going on, I kill a zombie and I get another in-game item, the Stardust pickaxe, and I also get some wings. So far, I'd say we're off to a really good start. So now that we got this stuff, you know what time it is.
Let's go to hell.
I keep digging for a while and I don't really come across anything interesting, which was quite boring. And then I finally get to hell and I instantly get capped by black slime. Yeah, this game is so fun. My goal for going down to the underworld right now is to get the voodoo doll, but holy shit, why do they make the voodoo demon so hard to find? But you know how being in the underworld goes on master mode. I then say screw it and I head to the Crimson to farm enemies for items. You know, the boring old stuff in the game. Grind, grind, grind. And then all of a sudden, Ep thought it would be funny to summon the brain of Cthulhu without me there. So I skedaddled over there as quick as I could, and we beat the brain pretty much instantly. After that, I headed back to the Crimson biome, and I ended up getting really lucky and got the Terra Blade. Sorry my sweet death sickle, but you go to the trash now. I felt that at this point I was really progressing, and I was honestly pretty kitted out. So what a better way to abuse my power other than to shit on Brain of Cthulhu's cheeks. And then what a better way again? Go fight Skeletron. And oh boy, we got the town. I was sitting from the back and Ep was taking it. But overall, Skeletron was pretty easy. Since Skeletron was defeated, what does any good Terraria player do after Skeletron? Go into the dungeon. So we lollygag down into the dungeon, pretty much skipping everything. And then I get hit by a damn poison dart. And then I spawn and die, to a poison dart being placed down by a special someone. But with that out of the way, it is now for a life crystal time, because your boy is still at 100 health. So yeah, I'm gonna need those life crystals. I go ahead and I get to mining, and I find my first life crystal, which is very nice. I only need like 87 more or something like that. I then find another and another. Since I was down near hell, I decided to look for a voodoo doll because we were well on our way to fight the wall of flesh. But instead of finding a voodoo doll, a lava slime drops the soaring insignia, which is such a god tier drop. Let's just say, I am very lucky right now. I then decide to go on a mass killing spree and demolish hundreds of underworld enemies, because honestly f them. After about 10 minutes of farming, I decide to head back up, but God descends not one, but 2 voodoo demons after my ass. I go ahead and I kill them, and I get excited because we can finally fight the wall of flesh. I also didn't realize after killing the first voodoo demon, it had dropped the Terrarian, which holy moly, it is a god-sent weapon. Literally, Terraria loves me at this point and can't get enough of me. And I pretty much instantly get to town on destroying enemies with my newfound weapon, and I am in love. Then a lovely bone serpent decides to stop by and say hi. I then continue my life crystal hunt because I still have like no health. But don't you love spending forever collecting life crystals? And your answer better be no. While searching for health, I come across the Queen Bee, and before you ask,
I do not have the waifu resource pack installed.
I kill Queen Bee pretty much instantly because I'm just baller like that. I scour the jungle for a bit longer, and once again, Ep decided to start a pirate invasion. This is sad, but will be good for loot. Just you wait. But on top of the pirate invasion, we also fight the Eye of Cthulhu and absolutely dog on his round ass. After dying a total of 9 times to the pirate invasion, we completed it. And good golly, look at that loot. But guess what? Goblin invasion. And we go ahead and take care of that boring shit. Another special guest joins, and I would love to say his name, but it kinda speaks for itself. After picking up all the random loot, I pick up an item I've never seen in Terraria before. A lava bomb. And you know me, my intrusive thoughts told me to throw that shit. So with our fun-filled time finally over, it was finally time to fight the wall of flesh. We have been leading up to this moment the whole video. So without further ado, let's go fight this big oopy goopy dude. And we honestly started tanking him pretty good. He was losing a lot of health really fast, and he wasn't that hard at all. I mean, we had in-game items. And just like that, he was dead. So with that said, the Wall of Flesh was defeated. And if you guys enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe, as I'm currently on my way to 10k subscribers. And yeah, see you in the next video.